Hey guys, what's good? This is Andrew and today I want to talk to you guys about Peleton and the post that I have just posted on Patreon. For a quick reminder guys, head on over to Patreon. I frequently post free trades, so even if you guys don't opt into a tier there, you're still gonna get a lot of ideas from my end. Obviously, if you do opt into a tier, you're gonna get a lot more. That being said, I want to explore a cash secured put on Peleton, just cash secured puts in general. You should obviously position size according to your portfolio, but it just makes sense here. For the record, I want to state what I stated in my post here as well, which is that I am not running this strategy for stock appreciation at all. I am simply running it for premium. I kind of hate this stock. It's a crappy company with really bad fundamentals, a lot of debt, very little cash. I don't want to be holding this for the long term at all. So with that said, let's check out the stock here. It's forming a double bottom on the chart. It's pretty easy to see. The MACD has crawled back up and it's looking positive. Now, the option that I want to sell here is the 21st of July $7 strike price put, and we're gonna collect $72 of premium, or 72 cents times 100 shares of premium for every single contract that we sell. Now let's look at the math, guys. Well, first off, I want to tell you guys that that works out in a 10.2% ROI in under 2 months, so a little over 5% per month and over 60% annualized. This is the type of cash secured put you guys should be looking at selling usually, where you collect at least 3.5 to 4 and ideally 5% ROI monthly for the collateral that you put up. That also happens to bring our average cost down quite a lot on this trade if we do happen to get assigned. So remember that if by expiration date, which is gonna be again the 21st of July, if by 21st of July we are in the money, which means the stock price here is below $7, we're gonna get assigned 100 shares of Peleton per contract. So if you sell 10 contracts, you're gonna have 1,000 shares, and we're gonna get assigned those shares at $6.28. The reason why I think this is a really good setup is because if we do get assigned, we're gonna have the stock at all-time lows. So it's really a good situation to be in, guys, where you own the stock at all-time lows if you do get assigned. Now that doesn't mean that you're not gonna potentially run the risk of the stock going even lower. What I recommend you guys do is as soon, or I don't recommend that you do anything, because this is not a recommendation to buy or sell anything. It's simply what I do and it's here for educational purposes. But what I will do is, as soon as I do get assigned, if that happens, if I don't get assigned, I'm gonna run away with the premium here as fast as I can go, and it's like printing money. Now what I am gonna do here, if I do get assigned, let's say the stock runs down to $6.50 and I get assigned 100 shares per contract, I'm gonna sell covered calls against my shares as soon as I get assigned. I may even sell the covered call a little bit sooner if I see things depreciating badly here. So for instance, if we are, let's say it's the 10th of July and I see the stock in 650, I might sell the covered calls for basically the future shares that I'm gonna own, but that's a lot riskier, so I'm not recommending that anybody does that really. Anyway, let's pretend that I'm assigned the 100 shares per contract. The stock here is at 660, my average cost is at 628. I'm gonna immediately sell a $7 strike price covered call, and then I'm gonna potentially collect another, let's say 50 cents. At that point, my average cost goes from $6.28 to $5.78. So you guys see how easy it is from this point to kind of make sure that you write the rules of the game, and that's the position that I want to put myself in with selling this cash secured put. This is not a recommendation again, guys, but I do recommend, however, to check out my Patreon. I post a lot of really interesting things in there, and it's free. If you want to opt into a tier, that's fantastic. If you don't, you still get a ton of content, and I kind of challenge you guys to use my free content to see if you can generate any profits for yourself and kind of have the profits pay for the tier, and then have even more ideas to work off of. That's all for today, guys. Like, subscribe if you enjoy the content. I'll catch you next time. Take care.